Pickaxe.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Halloween. Let me sing you the song of the Xander Snatch. I was coming home from work late one night when my eyes beheld a spoopy sight. For Xander in his field began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, there was a mass. Xander was gone in a flash. In a flash. He was abducted so fast. So fast. He had no time to react. He got snatched. He got alien snatched.
Hello everyone, happy Halloween and welcome to the after party. My name is Colin McManus and I'm joined by the crew. They're playing their characters you already know and love. We got Ryan McManus, Anna Brisbane, Nigel Deacon, and Vince Perino. We're playing some D&D as normal, but today's going to be the after party. And the after party is a Patreon exclusive where we're going to be doing a lot of different types of extra D&D content, all of which is non-canon for our main story. So make sure, if you love it, check us out over on patreon.com/castparty so you can continue getting the after party after this little taste. For October, we are of course going to be doing a little Halloween one-shot of my own creation. We will be using the same level 1 characters, and this will begin immediately following the end of the first episode. Again, I cannot stress this enough. All this is non-canon. So if they find 100 billion gold, they don't have that in the actual cast party episodes.
Sad.
If the whole party wipes and are all dead by the end of one of these one-shots, they will all still be alive in cast party.
Hype.
There we go. I was hoping, Ryan, you were going to say, like, happy, yeah. So, with that out of the way, how about we get started?
Let's do it.
I'm so scared already.
So again, this follows directly after the end of the first episode. You all awaken in cots in Aid for All, including you, Blueberry. You remember everything. You remember Alabaster coming in, everyone falling asleep, you faking asleep and like keeping an eye out. And that's the last thing you remember. And yet somehow you awaken in a cot. Joyce is nearby bandaging Kingsley's head, and the rest of you are awake. And Joyce looks up to you, Blueberry, and says, "Hey, hun, how you feeling?"
What happened?
You just had a little nap. The meds kind of make you drowsy, but you feeling okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's great. Look at Kingsley's looking a lot better too. And she like kind of gestures to him, and he's sitting up.
I thought, Kingsley, you're here?
What? Yes, why?
Did some mayor guy come in here earlier?
What? No, Alabaster hasn't been in.
Yeah, that was his name. Alabaster, and he was taking Kingsley, and then we all got sleepy, but I faked it, and then I guess I wasn't faking it anymore.
Oh, hun, I'm so sorry. The meds sometimes give weird dreams, but I'm sure you're gonna be okay. Why don't you sit down?
Okay.
So while all of you were sleeping, I took it upon myself to get you some accommodations. So I set up rooms for the night over at the Hills. The innkeeper said she'd let you stay there for the night, and I'm thinking by tomorrow, Kingsley should be all set to go, and we can try and figure out how to get you guys home.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Tight. Yeah.
Does she seem like she's telling the truth?
Do you want to roll insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
9.
I mean, she seems like she's trying to help you. Like, you know, you're feeling better. Like, Kingsley's looking better.
All right. Hey, guys, are you good? I'm gonna shake whoever's bed is next to me.
I'm feeling all right so far, I think. Nothing seems wrong.
Oh, yeah, I got all my parts. I don't feel probed. I'm good. What's up?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to stand up.
Yeah, you're feeling fine. You're just feeling
Okay.
like you had a really weird dream.
That was weird. you guys didn't, like... What's the last thing you guys remember before we took a nap?
You guys all just remember going to sleep.
Like normal? No people?
No, I guess you guys would remember too.
There was that, like, I don't know, like milky, cloudy star ball thing.
Yes.
But that's all I got. I guess I was kind of slumped after that.
Yeah, but like that guy had it, right? Alabaster?
Alabaster, yeah.
See, Joyce, he was here and you were there. And they saw him too.
I'm sorry. Like, that's like I gave you all the same batch of medicine. It's probably just cause you
and
guys
they give
have
people
similar...
the same hallucination? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. I made it up, so it counts, right?
Says the director, not Joyce.
Listen, you guys just need to take some time for the night. You know, we can figure out how to get you guys home tomorrow, and I'm sure you'll just forget about the dream, and it'll be okay.
Kingsley,
Yes.
are you okay?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling much better.
Good.
That's all that matters, I guess.
You don't feel like you could come with us?
I don't know about tonight. I'm still rough.
And you can see he like starts to stand up, and it seems like he still has to use that staff of his to hold himself up. And Joyce says, yeah, I don't know if he should go tonight. Unfortunately, there's one small problem. It's not really a problem, just probably not great for Kingsley. Tonight's Halloween.
Whoa,
I love
what?
Halloween.
Halloween.
You guys have Halloween?
Yeah. And so the Hills, the inn in town, has a crazy party every year, and it's happening tonight. And unfortunately, that's also where you're staying for the night.
Oh, that's lit.
My
Oh
God.
my gosh.
I don't even have a costume. Well, I'm kind of wearing a costume, but isn't this like normal for here? I don't know. What?
So I'm thinking Kingsley probably shouldn't go and should stay here and rest, but you all should definitely make your way over there and enjoy the night. There's always like a haunted house and a prize for whoever finds the end of the haunted house first, and open bar.
Oh, shit. I'm there.
Excuse me.
Bar?
Open bar.
Open?
I'm going to start Millie rocking
bar?
in the corner.
Blueberry is walking out the door.
Sebastian's watching Xander dance, and he doesn't know how to dance like properly, so he's gonna start flossing.
Give me a performance check with disadvantage.
What? Oh God, that's a 21, and that's a nat motherfucking 20. So you got 21 to deal with.
Holy shit. So, Sebastian, you don't know how to dance
No.
other than the floss, and you can floss like it's nobody's business.
I am going at like 4 hip shakes a second right now.
You're like vibrating, like things are starting to shake off the walls because you're doing it so fast, but
my
you're
God.
doing it flawlessly.
Absolutely.
Flosslessly.
Oh my God. Yeah, all right. Well, that's a good way to start.
Just got that one.
10 points to that one. Yeah.
Blueberry's already walking out the door, and Joyce
Yep.
comes
Bye,
to
guys.
the door as you're walking out. Don't forget your costumes.
What? Oh my God, you have costumes?
Joyce, where do we
What?
get costumes?
I don't know. That's a you problem, but you know, make sure you show up in costume. It's required.
I thought you were saying you had costumes for us. Oh my God.
Is this not costume enough?
You just kind of look like you're in normal armor and stuff. Get costumes, and she's like waving as you
Where
guys
should
are
we
walking.
go? Oh my God. Okay, fine. Let's look around. Maybe there's a party city nearby.
Oh, come on. There's got to be some sort of empty building here that Spirit gladly bought up. So,
Oh, yo, didn't we have, like, did you guys have costumes back at the studio? Maybe something came back with us.
oh yeah,
There's got to be a box of costumes.
we
in
could go check our rack. Yeah, let's go check that.
Okay.
Jet's gonna get all giddy because he loves Halloween and dressing up, so he's gonna like start kind of hopping around and like start going straight to the door. Come on, guys, come on, let's go.
All right, you guys are outside. You're going back to the set. Really doesn't take you long. You guys were not put that far outside of Wooded Holly, and you can see it is getting later in the day. It's like getting to that point where like the sky's orange.
Mm-hmm.
You find a little area of costumes. There's boxes. There's one of those like clothes racks with a bunch of hangers on it. Tell me what you all grab.
Sebastian is gonna wait and pretty much grab every single piece of clothing that he can find that the others do not use. He already has an idea popping.
Okay.
Xander runs over and sees his perfect costume, which is like an archaeologist's outfit with a fedora and a whip. His favorite character, Indiana Jones, from the best movie ever, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Oh, I've lost a lot of respect for you from that.
This is not my opinion. This is Xander's opinion. I have to force that out
Oh,
there.
so Xander loves shit movies. Got it.
Oh, God. What does that say about the movie that we were filming?
I mean, the filmography was all right. I'm just
That is true. Well, that's great. All right, Xander, you're getting that fedora on. You got the whip and the fedora. Like, I don't know what else does Indiana Jones wearing?
He's got like that vest, right?
Yeah, he's got like a vest. He's got like the
Yeah.
khakis.
Perfect. You find all that stuff. You have to go through a few different colors. You're like, oh, this color's not good enough. And then you find one and you like open it up, but like on the inside it says Gap on it. And you're like, well, that's not designer. So you have to like go through a couple others.
I find a little red dress and a bunch of black buttons and some like greenery things, and I kind of put them all together to make a little sexy strawberry.
You're going as a strawberry.
Oh my God! Wait,
As a strawberry.
why did I just get that? I thought it was the vegan part, not the berry part.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's both.
Meanwhile, while everyone is getting dressed, by the way, Sebastian is eagerly sewing behind a nearby tree just before we get to Jet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jet.
Okay, so Jet is going to see everybody getting really excited, and it's going to get him a little amped up too, and he's going to start looking through some boxes and find... He's looking for a nice wig, and he's going to find one that kind of looks like a perm, almost like reddish hair perm afro almost. And then he's going to find a nice sequin tank top and the shortest, tightest shorts that he can find. For those who don't know who I'm trying to go after here, it's Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
Let's go.
He's going to put it on behind a tree, and he's going to come out. Hello, beautiful people.
Oh my God. I don't know what I expected, but wow.
We're going to need just like a 2-minute break right here because half of the audience has to go Google Richard Simmons right now to figure out who the hell you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Richard Simmons is the man.
Didn't you ever like wake up and like see him on TV or something because you like
absolutely.
left your TV on and it's doing infomercials and he's just jogging out there in those leg warmers?
Yeah, you fell asleep on your friend's couch when you had a sleepover on Saturday night. Woke up at 4 a.m. to the TV blasting.
His old videos were called Sweatin' to the Oldies.
But they were the old videos, so the oldies were even older back then.
Exactly. He currently, according to good old Google, he is 72 years old.
Damn, he's going strong. Let's go.
Sebastian, how's your sewing going?
I'm getting there, and I apologize in advance because I have a story regarding my costume.
Oh boy.
You guys have to take a second. You guys are all admiring each other's costumes while Sebastian hides behind a nearby tree, frantically sewing with his sewing kit he obviously keeps in his back pocket.
Course. He's a master sewer. Guys, I'm done. Sebastian walks out in a shirt that looks like he literally grabbed every other shirt he could find to mix all sorts of colors together. There's like reds and oranges and purples and greens and blues and yellows and everything mixed into this bright, vibrant shirt. And he's got a hood covering his head, and from the corners of the hood you can see lines of charcoal that he drew from each ear down across his jaw that meet at his chin. And he's also got on these bright eggshell white pants. But not all of it is white. Sebastian smothered the pockets in wine that was transported from the set.
I'm so lost.
Sebastian, wanting to strengthen his bond with Xander, decided that he wants to scare the town of Wooded Holly and turn Xander into his own urban legend and conspiracy theory.
Whoa!
So, Sebastian is currently portraying, as he calls him, Bloody Pockets. Bloody Pockets.
Because of the goddamn lasagna?
Bloody Pockets is a brightly clothed figure that was spotted by civilians of Wooded Holly walking through town, following behind a group of newcomers they'd never seen before and would never see again.
Are you going to explain this to every single person you come across tonight?
Maybe.
I'm not explaining anything. I love this.
Legend says that he stalks his prey with his mysterious machinery before striking, and when the deed is done, he cuts off his favorite body part, adding it to his collection and stuffing it into his never-ending pockets. Hence, the ever-flowing stream of blood dripping from the seams.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Rumor has it.
There's more. Great.
Just
Yeah,
one. This is
it
my
keeps
ending
going.
line.
Just like the pockets.
Rumor has it that if you see a trail of red leading towards Aid for All, it's Bloody Pockets' way of saying, you're next.
What sound does he make when he attacks?
Did you write all this out?
Yes.
Ryan, what sound does he make when he attacks?
Oh God. What would Xander do? Oh God. I don't know. What sound?
Oh no,
I'm imagining the sound of like when you're stirring pasta in a bowl
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's fucking the lasagna.
but it kind of comes across the same way, like Michael when he's about to stab someone that like.
Yeah, it's the sloshing lasagna, and then the last thing you hear is, "That's tight."
Okay. Well then.
Oh my god, I'm so warm.
All right.
Sweating. Oh my god.
So you guys are all in costume, I guess. Some of you more than others. And you make your way over to the hills. It's this large 2-story building. It's currently decorated all along its outside with these big fake animals that are all scary. And, you know, there's like a big skeletal horse with a skeleton riding it. There's werewolves. There's like a coffin with a vampire in it. A huge fake spider on the roof with a bunch of webbing blocking out some of the windows on the upper floor. All the spooky stuff you'd imagine, really. Also, there is a woman dressed in a typical witch costume, and she's got like these neon green eyes and a big nose with a green wart on it, and she's standing outside the front door, facing away from the door, like waiting for people.
Oh no, you guys. What if Halloween here is like in Europe, where they're kind of late to the wagon, so everyone's costumes are just like spooky. No one goes as like cute pop culture references or anything. We're gonna look so
We are all screwed.
out of place.
Well, I mean,
Except Bloody Pockets.
Except Bloody Pockets.
they like, I don't know, they got different pop than we do, so their pop culture, like our pop culture, might not even like. Blueberry, your costume might be the most recognizable here.
But I'm not scary.
He's got a point.
So that being said, you go up front. You lead the way.
Just because they get it doesn't mean they're not gonna judge me.
Who's walking up first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Hello, Miss. Oh, you're spooky.
Welcome to the Hills annual Halloween Scare-A-Thon Extravaganza!
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, thank you. We're really happy. This is our first time. We're happy to be here.
That's amazing. Will you be participating in the haunted house? There's a ghost in a jar if you can find the end first.
Oh,
like a real ghost? Xander?
Yes!
Xander.
I'm all in. Let me through. Where's the start?
No, hold on. Here. And she hands you, it's a necklace. It like looks like a small like cartoon drawing of like a bat. This will open and give you your first clue at the exact moment the sun sets. So everyone has a fair chance to find the haunted house at like at the, you know, like, cause you don't want like some people to know first or
Wait, this isn't the haunted house. We have to go find the house. I'm confused.
You're gonna go inside. It's inside.
Oh, okay.
There's a big party, and there's drinks, and there's different sets, and you'll have a blast, but you have to find the haunted house. And then once you go through the haunted house at the end, there's the ghost in the jar.
Okay.
Wow, she really petered out there.
Ooh, okay.
But don't worry if you don't win, because you can still come back next year and be part of the exhibit. We're always looking for volunteers.
That sounds like you're just gonna kill me and put me on display.
Yeah, it sounded way more ominous.
No, we have like you'll see. There's actors and okay.
Okay. All right.
Be scared as she opens the door and allows you guys inside.
Thank you.
It's just about sundown, so you can expect these little necklaces to open soon enough. As you enter the inn, you see that the entire place has been decorated for Halloween, obviously. But they kind of go like all out. There are these little sets built all over the place in this pretty large room. They like all have different themes to them. So I'm going to tell you what these sets are that you can see. And if you want more detail about anything, you can ask me as we go and as like we walk through. You see an alchemy station that seems to have been exploded or something, like an evil laboratory type thing. There is an area with dead trees and pumpkins on the ground. There is a group of fancy seats surrounding a single circular table with a crystal ball on it. You see the bar, which has like fake cobwebs and candelabras and typical Halloween stuff there. This is like the one thing that like obviously is from the inn from before, and they just had to like dress it up. There is a graveyard exhibit. There is an outdoor wrecked campsite and an area that looks like it belongs in a mansion. And there's one other thing you notice that's pretty ominous. There is a single doorway, or like a single large metal door, and it has 3 big padlocks on it.
Okay.
So I guess that's it.
Guys, this looks pretty cool.
This is a lot of stuff for inside this inn. That's pretty cool.
I know, I could have sworn this was only like a 2-room inn from outside, and now like we come in here and bam!
You see a bunch of other people are already in here. A lot of them are already dressed in costume.
What kind of costumes?
Oh, but there's lots. And don't worry, I'm not going to inundate you right now. But like the first thing you see is like right behind you, there are these 4 dudes that walk in. They're all wearing red and white striped jumpsuits with red and white striped hats. And they have like these little canes and they start singing. They're a bard or shop quartet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You can see a group of people surrounding a few people that they're like the people who go super over the top. They have these prosthetics and everyone's talking to them. They can see that one of them is dressed as like this huge Tyrannosaurus Rex type dinosaur that's got a working mechanical tail that's moving back and forth. You see a large monstrosity. It's just a giant eye with a bunch of tentacles coming out of it with other small eyes.
Oh my god.
The eyes are like slowly like moving back and forth. One other thing, it's like this guy, he's standing in the center of what looks like this giant green cube of goo. It's like got a fake like skeleton on the inside and like a sword and stuff. It's a gelatinous cube.
A dungeon Roomba.
Is he zombie jello?
It's basically like that's what it looks like. It looks like Jello.
Is that zombie jello?
Zombie jello? I don't know. It looks lime to me, and I don't like lime. I like the strawberry jello.
Let's go taste it.
Are you hitting on blueberry right now?
No, it wasn't like that. I forgot about the strawberry.
You guys start heading over to get a little bit of a better look at this gelatinous cube, and you hear all of your necklaces pop open.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to take a look at it.
There is a little note inside each of them. They all say the same thing.
All right, crew. To get to the ghost, you'll need to be smart. You'll start with a toast, but that's just the start. Down your drink of 3 next to the corpse nearby. Noble is he and slain by bullseye.
Okay, it's a riddle.
So, shots for everybody around the pudding guy.
Pudding.
So we should go to the bar?
Let's toast.
Okay.
Wait, does the toast happen like around a dinner table or at a bar?
I guess it could technically be everywhere.
Are there drinks at tables?
I should actually mention there's only a single table in here, which is the one that has like the crystal ball on it with like the chairs surrounding it. Everything else, it's just like the bar.
Okay. Okay,
Does
so
the
bar.
table
To the bar.
actually have
To the
toast
bar.
on it, though?
No, it does not have toast on it.
Okay.
Toast and crystal
To
balls.
the bar we go.
Yeah, as excited as I am about going to the bar, what about this noble is he slain by bullseye? That sounds like a dartboard. Is there like a dead dude somewhere around here?
That sounds like a third step. I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, but what if the third step's the final step? Just jump right to the end.
I mean, he's got a point.
As you guys head over to the bar, you can see there's a bunch of people who have like read their thing and they've already gotten over to the bar. The barbershop quartet, they all run up and they all order 3 drinks immediately. They grab 3 drinks each and you can see they just start chugging the first 2. And then the bartender kind of looks at you guys. You can see as you walk over to the bar, it's a typical bar area you see just decorated for the night. A few stools, no one's sitting at them because most people are drinking and somehow they're like dancing and reading their clues and stuff. There's a bowl of what looks like skeleton hands that are kind of holding up the bowl and it's just filled to the brim with these gelatinous snacks, but they look like eyeballs. The bartender here, he's dressed as a giant. So he's got like a big fake head on top of his real head. And so he's like looking out through holes in the chest of his costume. And behind the bar are 4 barrels of alcohol.
Excuse me, barkeep. We'll have what they're having.
3 of each.
Sure, yeah.
So you can see he goes over, taps the first keg.
Can I get one from the third barrel?
Of course. And he taps specifically one from the third barrel for you, Xander. As you see this, you can see that as you're looking at these barrels, just above the spigot, there is a Roman numeral on each one. And he grabs from the third barrel for you and hands it to you.
Thanks, boss.
And he just gives a nod. He's trying to do that thing where like you don't talk because like he's got the giant head on top. So like if he was talking from his chest, like it'd be weird. So Xander's got one from the third barrel. The rest of you had 3 drinks each. Now that you're kind of closer to the area, I can give you a little bit more description from the places here. Over in this area, you can see that the graveyard is nearby. There is a single coffin that's open, and you can see there is a person. It's like an actor that's like laying dead in the coffin. They're like, I'll have a bunch of fake blood all over them and everything. The barbershop quartet, the dudes are like trying to like lay next to the skeleton and like chug their drink, and they're like waiting for something to happen.
Wait, what barrels did you say that these drinks are from?
You all grabbed him from the first one, and then Xander specifically got one from the third one.
Oh, well then, no, we want them from the third one.
I don't think I can handle 3 drinks anyway. I think Xander's on the right track here.
Just give me your 3. I'll take those.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
Since you're looking for like skeletons and bodies, there's another body. Again, these are like actors dressed up. Laying down in the camp area, you can see that his leg gets stuck in a bear trap and he's like laying dead. And there's also the mansion area. There is a dude dressed in nice robes and he is lying dead in a chair.
I want to inspect that guy.
Yeah, so you go over there. The mansion area looks like it was pulled straight from like a king's chambers. You can see they like even changed the flooring here to like this ornate stone. There's like this beautifully carved oak desk with gold inlay and like glorious purple carpet that's just oh so extravagant. The most notable thing you see here is the dead man sitting in the ornate chair. He seems to have been shot in a heart by a bow and arrow, and there's like blood all over the place, and it blends in with this red velvet chair he resides in.
Is that a bullseye?
That's looking like a bullseye to me.
I think we got him.
Bullseye. Let's toast.
Yeah.
Who wants to say a few words?
A toast.
Yeah, let's toast to our dead homie struck by Cupid's heart or something.
May he find love soon. Clink.
Clink. Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Cool. You guys do a nice little clink. You start drinking. You can see that the actor opens his eyes, looks at you, sits up a little bit, and hands you a note. Attached to the note is a key.
What does the note say?
For the next key, you may get a scratch, a cut or two here, and you're in the right patch. Who, like an owl, are you looking for? A man lacking in attire. Ew. He wears a hat and no more, but holds the key you desire. Okay. You may get a scratch, so like a cat or something.
Or like thorns.
I was thinking, yeah, for the
thinking
pumpkin,
thorns,
for the
yeah.
pumpkin patch, for
Yes,
the dead trees
yes.
and the pumpkins.
Yes, let's go.
Pumpkins have thorn? No, what?
They might.
Yeah.
These are some danger
That's
pumpkins
the
over here.
weirdest pumpkin I've ever heard of.
Oh, wait, hold up. Who are you looking for? That's an owl.
That is an owl.
And then the man wearing a hat, that could be like a hat rack.
He wasn't the guy in the coffin wasn't wearing a hat, right?
He was wearing a hat,
He was wearing a hat. Okay.
But was he naked?
as well as pants and a vest.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I look around? Is there anybody just naked?
You can see
Nobody's in a birthday suit.
as you're looking around, you're seeing a few groups. You can see that there is two dudes. They're dressed as like a centaur. So like there's the classic, you can see the front face, but someone's like essentially like bending down, being the back legs, like hiding. And you can see that he's just kind of like walking around. Like that kind of looks like a centaur birthday suit. That's the best I got for you in birthday suits.
I want to inspect the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hit it. While we're walking over there, I'm gonna pour the other 3 beers into my Indiana Jones canteen.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, love that. Inspiration. I love it.
Yeah.
Now I'm never going to be able to I've never watched Indiana Jones in general, but even if I do, now every time I see him like take a swig of the canteen, I'm going to be like, yo, he's getting plastered.
just getting super lit in this archaeology site, quote unquote, like he does real archaeology.
So you guys head back over kind of to the front where this pumpkin patch was. And the area here, it literally looks as if you've gone outside, at least to the best they could make it. There's some sort of like fake light fixture above that is supposed to like simulate like the moon. And it gives this area a creepy vibe because it accentuates all of the shadows here. As you get closer to the dead trees and the pumpkins, you can see that there's real dirt. There are a couple really cool, cute, real animals here, and they're all dressed up in costume. You notice a few immediately, like there's a squirrel wearing a skeleton costume.
Owl.
There's a
Owl.
raven up in one of the trees wearing a suit and tie.
Oh my God, where's the owl?
And he's got a top hat with a monocle on. It's so cute.
Does he have pants on?
No, because that'd be weird for a raven to have pants on.
Well, then he's got our key.
Do ravens say who? No.
They can mimic up to like 200 different sounds.
No, because he's got the hat and the suit and tie. He's just not wearing the
Whatever.
suit bottoms. But Blueberry, you're specifically looking for an owl. After a while, you can find an owl. And he's got a fedora on.
Oh shit, we matching, bro.
Xander, I think you gotta take the lead on this one.
Go speak to your fedora brethren.
All right. Yo, what's cracking, who boy? It's me, your boy, Indy. And I was just wondering, do you have a gift for us?
Xander, as you're looking up at this owl, you can see that there is a vine climbing up this tree.
Is it thorny?
It's got some thorns on it. Ooh, but you can see that
We're on the right path.
right next to the owl, it curls into this weird circle, and it looks like he's got like a whip.
Oh,
He's got a whip. I've got a whip. Oh my god, we are so matching. Can I use my whip to just like whip him down?
You trying to whip the whip down? Or are you trying to whip the owl down?
Well, now I'm confused, so I'm gonna let you finish what you were saying.
I was just trying to make it seem like he was also dressed as Indiana Jones for you,
Oh, okay.
instead of just wearing the fedora. But as you kind of look up at him and say all this stuff, he just goes, and you can see he kicks something, and a key drops to the ground with a note attached to it.
Yo, good looks, buddy.
What does the note say, Xander?
A great game so far, but all must come to an end. A death so bizarre, a death you shall amend. One desire not met, not gold nor sword. One final regret, death without gourd. Okay.
I don't like that bizarre is capitalized.
yeah.
Oh shit, that's like an outdoor store, right?
Oh.
But it's not spelled bazaar.
It's not spelled like that.
Xander doesn't know how to read.
It says death without gourd isn't, a pumpkin?
That's all I can think. Should I carry one of these
already at
pumpkins
the
in with us, or?
Oh, wait, a death you shall lament. So that means that it's like almost like avenging a death or like making someone feel better about a death. Or
Wait, a death you shall lament.
By like talking to a ghost in a crystal ball?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Are we gonna do a seance here?
yeah, let's someone grab a pumpkin.
So yeah, do we need to bring one of these pumpkins and have a seance with the pumpkin, or
it doesn't hurt.
are we talking like graveyard? Because there's still that little graveyard thing, and I know there's a lot of death in some graveyards.
How many bodies can we see that we haven't already investigated?
So from what you can see in this area, you have already investigated the noble's body in the mansion. There is the graveyard with the coffin open, as well as the body over by the campsite.
Are there any characters sitting around like the crystal ball?
Not now.
Why is Bazaar capitalized?
I know, it's kind of freaking me out.
One desire not met, not gold nor sword. So that means that this dude was a lot more like humble. He wasn't trying to get that bread, nor was he trying to get that blood.
Gourd.
No, he wants the gourd.
He's
like, right? Death without gourd.
He wanted to die with gourd, right?
Wait.
Yeah, because it's like that's what happens in Sekiro when you get killed and you don't have any healing items left. Is death without gourd.
Yeah.
Are we gonna bring this pumpkin to the outdoor campsite for that guy?
Is it a drinking pumpkin gourd?
It could be, if you hollow it out.
Let's do it.
I don't know if I have time to make a jack-o'-lantern real quick.
Okay. So, Sebastian, you have a little knife, don't you?
I think Xander does.
Oh shit! I got tons of knives. Let me grab my bag.
Xander, can I borrow a knife real quick?
Yeah, here you go, bud. 1 out of like 7 that I have in my backpack. I hand over to Jet.
I'm gonna take one of the pumpkins and just start carving it out and trying to make a jack-o'-lantern out of it.
Give me performance or sleight of hand. I just want to know how good you do.
That's a 19.
It's looking real good. You're able to do it pretty swiftly, too. You find a nice place to get rid of all the gourd guts.
When I see he's starting to do that, I want to kind of just abandon everybody and go investigate the crystal ball area.
This area is one of the smaller areas. It's got 4 almost couch-like chairs surrounding a single circular table in the middle. There is a crystal ball in the center, and there are 6 candles of different heights laid out kind of haphazardly on the table. None of them are currently lit, and there's no one currently here, so it looks like it's just kind of like just chilling there right now.
While she's going over there, I want to go see the dead body in the outdoor campsite. I want to inspect him and see, like, how he died.
The campsite here in general, I'll kind of tell you about the whole thing. It's a single tent, and you can see it's been like torn up, and there is blood all around. A campfire is full of ash. It seems to have been out for a long time. And there is the dead man here. You can see his leg is in a bear trap, and he has a bow laying next to him. And from what you can see, we're just trying to look at how he died. It looks like he just died from the bear trap. Other than that, you can see that there is the gelatinous cube. He's trying to get into the tent to look around, but his body, his costume's so big, he can't get through the singular doorway.
Excuse me, Jello Man. Can I? I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna squeeze. I'm gonna squeeze.
Me first. No. Just with a little bit of pushing, you can kind of get him to move because he doesn't have the best center of balance right now.
God, you're so slimy, man. Ugh.
You're able to move him away, and you can see he kind of just moves away from the door, like he's kind of given up, but you're able to get in here. You can see inside this tent is a small bedroll that 2 partygoers are currently drunkenly making out in.
Nice.
It looks like the bottom half of the Centaur and one of the Barbershop Quartet are just making out in this tent.
This is a weird combination I did not expect to walk into.
There's also a journal off to the side here.
Okay, I'd like to read the journal. Or at least kind of flip through it and see what I can find.
All of the pages are blank except for one thing. and I need you to read this loud and proud, okay?
Okay. God damn it. Marty's Meat Market! Come down and get your meat taken care of!
What?
Sorry, guys.
You good, bro?
My poor neighbors, bro.
Maybe they're looking for some meat.
I'm gonna walk over carrying 2 pumpkins, just in case.
Yes.
I'm coming along with my jack-o'-lantern as well.
Before we do that, I actually want to pop back over to Blueberry at the crystal ball.
I have something I want to do. I would like to use Druidcraft to light the candles from shortest to tallest.
Okay. You light shortest, a little bit bigger, up until you're at that last one. As you hit that last one, the orb in the center starts glowing.
What's in it?
It looks like it's got a ghostly essence in it. It starts to speak to you. Hello, son and or daughter. It is me, your father. Don't forget my dying wish for you to go to Marty's Meat Market. Our family serving your family our meats.
What the fuck?
Wait, did somebody else just promo Marty's Meat Market like me?
Is this whole thing an advertisement?
Is this a whole haunted house just for Marty's Meat Market?
Oh god. Alright, so I'm just gonna make my rounds with my pumpkins. Who else have we not looked at?
There is also the area in the graveyard that has like the coffin with the actor laying in it.
I'll meet up with everyone.
Is there anything laying around him?
Yeah, like if you go over there, you can see the graveyard area is full of fake gravestones coming out of the ground. It's surrounded by this like chain fence that is about like 1.5 feet tall, so people like easily just walk over it. There are 6 gravestones here. Some of them have like these skeletal hands that look to be like clawing their way out of the ground. And there's this coffin exposed with the dude inside. You can see he's wielding a gold staff and he's got the fancy purple vest on, as well as a kingly hat. And there is another group of partygoers here. They seem to be dressed as, you guys wouldn't know this, it looks like one of them's dressed as like a chest that is open with teeth coming out of it and like this big tongue.
Oh, they're a mimic?
Another one's like a barrel out of the opening at the top. There is like razor sharp teeth coming out. Another one's a chair with these big eyes coming out of it, and it's got a mouth opening up. They're basically dressed as different mimics.
That's so tight.
That's sweet.
Who else is over there with you?
I am.
As you're kind of waiting your turn to like kind of get a look at this, I just want perception checks.
From everybody?
Whoever's over by the graveyard.
17.
4.
Blueberry, you're looking around. As you see, you're like, oh my god, all of these gravestones have names on them. So like, the next one you see is Marty the Meat Macklin.
Oh my god.
There's Chelsea Silver Spirit. There is Amaris White Braid. There is Pants Feet Feet Pants.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And there is Henry Bazaar.
There he is. Oh my god, there he is. There he is. Look.
That's why there was a capital B.
Yes.
You can see that he's further back, and you can see that there is one of these skeletal hands reaching out from in front of him.
Give him a flask. Give him something.
I'm going to put my jack-o'-lantern in his hand.
No, give him a drink.
Oh, wait. Does he want drinking
I mean, he
gourd,
does
or
that
does he want a
before I
gourd
can say
gourd?
anything, but...
As you give him the jack-o'-lantern, you can see the hand grips around it. And then you can see another hand pops up through the soil holding a third key.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to grab it.
This one does not have a note on it.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh my gosh,
So
three
we have
keys. Yeah,
now.
three keys.
We have 3
For the
keys.
door.
Yeah, I'm going to go find everybody and show them that I have this key.
Yeah, you're able to round everybody up. Xander's still carrying around 2 pumpkins.
Just in case.
Xander, if you want me to carry one, I don't mind. I don't have anything in my hands right now, so
Oh yeah, that'd be lit, bro.
I got you.
I gotta need a drink in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you. I'll carry one.
And what are you guys doing?
Holding pumpkins.
Going to the door with the lock.
Yeah.
We have the door, yeah, right?
Taking our keys up to the big metal door.
You pop all 3 of your keys in the locks, and the door is able to be opened. As you do so, you enter a separate room from the main area. It's really dark in here, but you can see that this room is decorated like an old mine shaft. The walls are here to look like a cave. There are rusty rails underneath you that a mine cart would be able to move on. There are cobwebs all over the place and like decaying wooden supports holding up the room. The room bends to the right and the tracks end at the back wall. And you can see there is a mine cart turned over on its side with blue gems spilling out from the inside. The gems all glow with a light blue light, and they're all extremely geometric in nature.
Oh, like dice?
They look exactly like dice.
Yes.
I want to inspect them a little more.
Give me an investigation check.
14.
You see literally the traditional D6, D8, D10, D12.
They have numbers on them?
They don't have numbers on them,
Okay.
just those shapes.
Okay.
Also, while you're down here, you can see that the minecart that's like next to you has been popped off of its rails. And it looks like it has like this really nice handle on it. And in the middle of a handle is the indent of the shape of like a 4-sided pyramid.
Guys, check it out. No, look at the handle.
Oh, so you think we have to like put one of those gems and like slam it in there?
Yes.
Is there?
Before we do,
We gotta
Let's-
set it up on the rail,
yeah,
right?
but we
Yeah.
got to put this on the rails. I'm gonna grab one end. Somebody help me out.
Oh, I got a drink and a pumpkin. I'm sorry,
All
bro.
right.
You do you Xander.
I'll try my best.
Enjoy the show, Xander.
Sips.
Jet, as Sebastian goes to the other side, you like just start picking this up. You notice it's not actually made of a strong metal, so like you just basically are able to do it like without even Sebastian. But like Sebastian, you're over there getting ready to help, and Jet just like does it.
Jet, what would you do without me?
Nobody knows.
Okay, Blueberry, did you find one of those little gems that might match the
Yeah,
hole?
pyramid-y one, yes.
All right, slam it on in there.
Put it in.
So Blueberry takes one of these gems. It glows a little bit. She's able to inset it into the handle of the minecart. You can see it starts to whir a little bit. It's like seems to be like radiating like a sound. And it slowly begins moving along the tracks until it touches the wall. When it does, this cave-like wall begins to move aside, creaking down into the ground.
I'll jump in the cart.
Behind it is a staircase.
Oh.
Just kidding, no cart.
Ah, okay.
There is also a large humanoid bird dressed as a scarecrow here.
Ooh.
What?
It essentially looks as if a large crow has put on a scarecrow costume.
What are you?
Oh, that's ironic.
You can see they beckon you forth with their wing and they curl each feather slowly
like
one at a
this.
time.
Okay, hi, birdie. I mean, scarecrow.
Enjoy the haunted house.
Wait, did you say hunted or haunted?
Haunted.
Okay, good.
That was me trying to do a weird voice and it didn't work out so well, obviously.
We just had to be sure, that's all.
So wait, we haven't even gotten in the haunted house yet?
Damn, how big is this inn?
This is it. You can see this. The scarecrow moves back into the wall.
Oh my god.
You can see there's like a little inlet into the wall, and you can see the wall actually goes back up in front of them.
How did they build all this in a bar?
Xander's up front just because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
so excited about all the ghosts.
I'm in the back.
Jet's doing high knees right behind Xander.
High knees up the stairs.
Yes.
Jesus.
As you guys do, there is a different feel to the air here. Things aren't quite the same. As the wall behind you raises back up, it's almost silent in this staircase. Like from the room before, you can only hear the minecart getting pushed over again. You can no longer hear the party going on in the background. And the air tastes different. It tastes musty, as if you walked into a place that no one has lived in for hundreds of years. As you walk up the stairs, you are taken to a place that looks like it's from an old rotting mansion. There are almost no lights in here, save for a few small candles placed on small holders along the walls. They all give off very dim light. As you're noticing this, and you've kind of given thought to this already, this area is much larger than you expected. No longer seems to make sense to be in the inn. You're in this large hallway. It's long. You cannot quite even see the end of it because of the darkness, but the candles go for at least 40 or 50 feet. There is a door down this hallway about 20 feet on your left, as well as a large opening directly next to you that does not have a door. From where you are, it seems to be a kitchen from first glance.
Guys,
Hallway or kitchen thing.
I don't really like the looks of all this. I'm feeling kind of creeped out.
Yeah.
Let's go to the door.
To the door.
As you walk by, you can kind of take a little look into the kitchen, so I'll tell you what you see because you're literally walking by the entrance. It's a little more well lit than the hallway, mostly due to a fire that's in this room. There's like a large wooden pantry that's closed on one side, a long prep table in the middle, and like counters along all the outer walls. There's like a clay oven here with a large pot sitting over the fire that is currently like lighting this room. There's a singular window here above a water basin. As you're looking around, you see food being prepped. There are carrots that seem to magically float out of a bin onto a cutting board. A floating knife is cutting the ends off and trimming them to smaller pieces. Those pieces then seem to be pushed off to the side into a pile where there's already a pile of cut up carrots. You see the same thing happening to onions, celery, and like other vegetables.
Okay, we don't need to go in there.
Unless you're looking for a snack, am I right? Haha.
You guys are continuing down the hallway?
Yeah, I'm headed for the door.
Yeah.
The door that was on the left.
I'm following Xander.
The hallway has a few like side table areas where there are a few plants and it looks like a mirror would hang above the area. And again, you're seeing like the door ahead of you onto the left. As you walk down, Xander, you're in front. As you're walking, you feel something tug at your leg. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
13?
13 passes.
Haha. Yeah.
As you were walking, you walked into a small wire that was on the ground. And there is a wire hanging above you that you can now see, and two panels pop open from the sides. There are these bats with razor-sharp fangs that come out attached to this wire and fly right in front of your face, but you're able to dodge out of the way.
Whoa, shit. Jesus Christ. That's
Oh my god.
that was pretty tight, you know. It seems like a pretty high quality haunted house.
We did not sign a waiver to get in here.
No, I'm gonna stay in the back, guys, but you should be careful of anything else that, you know, might kind of be like that, okay?
I mean, with half the shit we've seen in Hollywood, I feel like we can make it through this.
You're right, honestly.
Is it still pretty dark where we're at?
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Where was that fire?
It was in the kitchen.
Can I go? What is the fire on? Is it just on a torch or?
It's in like a clay oven, so like there's like wood that's been fed into it.
I can see pretty decently.
Yes,
in the dark.
Blueberry does have dark vision.
Should we have
as well.
her go first then?
I don't care who goes first. I just know I'm gonna be back here.
Xander, are you continuing to that door on the left?
Yeah, I'm just trucking on forward. I'm inhibited because of the alcohol. I've got my pumpkin for safety, and
And the bats didn't hit you, so everything's dandy, right?
yeah, exactly. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good tonight.
As you're kind of getting closer and closer to the store, you start to see further and further down this hallway. And ahead of you, at the end of the hallway, you see that there is another door. This one looks to be like a rustic cabin you'd find in the woods. It's in fact just that. It seems like a cabin in the woods was placed in this mansion. The hallway essentially ends with the main face of this creepy looking cabin that has a single window with a candle flickering inside and a door.
But there's also a door to our left, or this is that?
There's also a door to the left that looks like it belongs in the mansion.
Xander, what do we do?
You know, I'm usually one to just go with gut instincts and like impulses. So I'm feeling this door to our left. We can check out the cabin in the woods later.
Okay.
I'm all for that plan.
Let's do it.
Are you okay, Sebastian?
I'll get there.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry, bro. You got a pumpkin too. You can't lose.
Oh, okay. True. I'll let the pumpkin just, go ahead of me too. Then it's like I'm even further back from everything.
Are you gonna be like kicking it in front of you like a soccer ball and just like?
No, I'm just holding it, arms stretched, and I'm kind of like turning away, so I'm like peeking through one eye and just letting the pumpkin guide me.
Here, come here, Sebastian. I'm gonna take the knife that Xander gave me. I'm gonna carve out a like scary face on it. This is gonna scare away any bad guys that come at you. All right, buddy?
Oh God, I hope so.
Xander, so you're opening the store.
Yes.
How are you opening the door?
He's just gonna grab the handle with the non-pumpkin hand and push it open.
You're able to creak this door open. You see a large crimson burgundy room.
Ooh.
The moonlight from outside is reflecting off the different reds from the nearby window. Inside, you can see that it is mostly empty. There is a large counter or box or something to the back side of this room that you can't quite see because of how dark it is. And there's also movement in the center of this room, along with some disturbing sounds. It sounds like slurping, almost.
Oh, shit.
There is, from the best you can tell... Actually, give me a perception check. With disadvantage because it's dark.
How much does disadvantage take away?
So you have to roll 2 d20s and take the lower one.
Well, lucky me, that's a 4.
Oh.
All you can see is a little bit of movement in this darkness and that slurping sound.
Somebody's making pasta in here. Can anyone see what might be in the middle of that room?
I'm trying to peek around him.
Blueberry, there is a humanoid creature here wearing a tall black cape of sorts, facing away from you.
Vampire, I think.
Holding another humanoid body of some sort.
Yeah, I think it's a vampire.
Oh, tight. I'm gonna grab the door handle and just pull that closed.
Okay. I mean, they said they're actors, right? So like they can't hurt us, right?
Well, they're
Right.
either actors and they're making out, which I don't want to get involved with, or they're real and I'm also not trying to get involved with that. Vampires. I don't fuck with vampires.
Yeah, you're right. We should let them have their space. Just like those people I found in the camp.
Oh shit! You found some people in the camp.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna close that door and.
But what if there was something we needed in that box?
I mean, lead the way, Sebastian. You are more than welcome.
Buddy, you got your pumpkin. It'll be all right.
But do we go forward or do we go look at the box?
Let's go find the box. You want to get the box, right?
I mean, I don't want to get the box.
Let's
but
go,
like,
let's
what
go.
what if we need the box?
I'm right behind you.
Oh God, I am okay. I'll have the pumpkin just face out.
Are you trying to
But
go in the room?
I don't know. I feel like everyone's.
You guys, right now the door's closed. Like, are you opening the door again to like look in, or are you like, what are you doing?
Yeah, let me open the door again. I'm gonna peek in.
Do you want to give me a perception check?
I want to do a stealth if I can and a perception if that's okay.
I'm not going to have you roll stealth because, Xander, you kind of already know that this creature, whatever it is a little busy.
Okay.
It isn't quite hearing you. Depends on what you do, if it will notice you. But if you want to open the door and give me another perception check with disadvantage.
I'm going to be right behind him as well.
That's a 7.
You see the same thing. It's really dark.
Where is this box?
It's in the room behind this figure.
Yeah.
I want to
So-
thorn whip it.
Blueberry, no, like this thing is giant. This thing is 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall.
The box?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, so we
God.
can't just
Okay.
snag it.
Yeah, Blueberry, can you take a peek in here and see?
Oh no, I can't see. Sorry, it's so dark.
Okay, well we'll leave this. We'll leave this as it is, and I'm just gonna close the door.
That was a 7.
Oh God.
7, yeah.
Why are we
Blueberry, even
rolling
with that,
so
you're
bad?
getting really nervous and focusing more on the figure you see.
Let's just go to the cabin in the woods. I mean, what do we need here? We don't need a big box. The big box isn't going to have a little ghost in a jar. We can just go to the cabin in the woods.
True. Okay. I don't know if the cabin in the woods is a little scarier than the vampire here, but sure.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Door's closed.
Is Sebastian outside the door, or is he still in there?
Oh God, I'm way outside the door.
I'd hope
Locks
so.
himself in there.
So you guys are headed to the cabin?
Yeah, let's hit it. I'll take the lead again. I'm not fucking with vampires, but I'm still trying to fuck with some ghosts.
Xander, you start heading down the hallway, getting closer to this cabin. You can see the light flickering in the window. You trip another tripwire.
Oh no.
I don't need you to roll anything.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Behind you, the door you were just in opens. Out walks a humanoid figure, maybe 5'6", 5'7", wearing a full tuxedo along with a black cape. His tie is a bright red, and he's got this white undershirt that is stained at the top with red droplets. He is carrying another human body in one hand as he leaves this room. He looks at you all, tosses the body with a single flick of his wrist 20 feet down the hallway in the other direction.
Whoa.
And begins walking towards you.
Running
Oh my
to
God,
the
run.
cabin.
Run to the cabin, guys. Run. Oh my God, run.
Running to the cabin.
Oh my God.
What are all of your speeds?
35.
You have 35? I have 30.
At
Yeah,
30.
I got 30.
Okay, you all have enough speed to get to this cabin. You're opening the door and getting in, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, I hope so.
Run in the door. Jet, can you find like a dresser or something to prop against this door? Like, oh my God. Please don't let him in here.
I want to find like the most sturdy thing close by and try to put it in front of the door.
Oh, thank you.
You get into this cabin, you start grabbing, there's like a little dresser on the side. You can see that this man, if you look out the window, he has essentially started rushing towards you, could
Whoa.
not get to you before you are in this cabin, and you hear...
I don't know if you're a real vampire, but I know
Hello?
vampires.
Hello?
No. I know vampires. No, I
Come
know
back with a
vampires.
You
warrant.
may not come in. You are
Vampires
not
cannot
invited,
come
sir.
in unless they're invited.
Hey, let me in.
Who are you?
Can I come in?
Okay, but guys, what if he needs help?
Don't invite him in.
Sebastian,
Hey,
get out of here.
this means we can talk to him, and he can't come in. Hey, what? Who are you? What do you want?
Can I come in?
Talk to me, mister.
Why do you want to come in?
Convince us.
Hungry.
For us?
Okay, yeah, good. No, thank
We've got
you.
garlic pasta. You want garlic pasta?
Can I come in?
No. Okay, I want to start searching the room. What is in here?
You're in a small wooden cabin. The entryway is dark and dingy, and it smells like burnt meat in here.
Oh, God.
There is a wall in front of you, and the room opens up to your right, which leads to an area where a few candles are lit on a table. On this table is a sight so revolting you almost can't tell if it is real or not. There appears to be a dead human body on the table, flesh burnt and charred. It only has one leg. It is surrounded by plates and cutlery and a bottle of wine.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Oh.
Is it a nice Chianti?
You'd have to get a little closer to check.
I would like to inspect to try to figure out if it's real or not.
So you're heading to move closer to the body to like look at it.
Yeah.
Blueberry, please be careful.
Blueberry, as you walk into this more open area, there was a man hiding just behind the wall you saw before, and he starts moving quickly towards you. He's completely bald, his mouth stitched shut, eyes blood red, pale white skin. He opens his shirt, revealing a torso that has a single large eye on it and multiple sets of overlapping razor-sharp teeth, revealing a fleshy, dark void inside.
I panic Thorn Whip.
He got the surprise round, and he's rushing and tries to grab you. I need you to give me a strength check to stop this grapple.
Bad. 18.
Poke him in the eye.
Oh.
Poke him in the eye.
The teeth start moving in circles like a chainsaw as it lunges towards you, arms outstretched. It wraps its arms around you and falls completely through you and vanishes.
What?
Did I feel it at all?
Jesus.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where did it go?
Guys, I want to go home.
Where is my camera?
Okay. Well, that was cool projection, I guess. Guys, I'm gonna inspect the body, see if it's real.
Inside this cabin is a corner with a bedroll laid out on the ground. It is covered in blood. There is the door you came in from. Looking inside the window next to it is the tall man dressed in the black cape. His fangs outstretched towards the window, and every once in a while he's just like, let me in. There is the table with the human body and cutlery all around, as well as there's another door going out the back of this cabin. This one, however, does not have a doorknob of any kind. It has runic symbols drawn in red all around it, and a single word in the center. Consume.
Okay, I'm inspecting the body.
They're not asking us to eat this guy, are they?
I think they are.
Give me an investigation check, Blueberry.
Ooh, 18.
Blueberry, you're getting really close to this body. Whatever it is, it's not living. You're not seeing breathing or anything. You're trying to figure out what happened to it and exactly what it is. And as you get really close,
What?
it smells like raspberry. And you go and reach out and grab a piece of it, and it's like squishy. It almost feels like
my god.
bread.
Oh my god, is that cake? Is this one of those
think
like
it's cake.
we think it's real but it's actually cake?
Is there any fondant?
Are we on Cake Boss?
Yeah, you can actually pull off the fondant that looks like skin. Underneath, it's just like a chocolate
Oh
case
my
with raspberry
god,
filling.
it's cake!
Do we all have to eat this then?
I mean, either way, I wouldn't say no to a little raspberry cake, you know?
Little corpse cake?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the time we spent in Hollywood, it's not the first time we've eaten corpse cake.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I don't even.
Just gonna let that one slide.
Oh my god.
Can I inspect the wine?
Yeah, it's Chianti, just like you predicted.
I want to go look at the symbols around the door.
Are you just trying to figure out what they mean?
Yeah.
Give me Arcana.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, I mean, you've never seen runes like this before. You're not quite versed in the magical arts as much as you would like to know. You're better at the nature arts, so you're not quite sure what they mean.
What are the chances that these runes are celestial?
0, because they're not.
0 because they're not.
Well,
Sorry.
that puts a damper on what I was about to ask.
So let's all take a bite
Dibs on the wine.
Next to the door? Or like at the table?
at the table. Are there seats for us?
Yeah, there was seats and cutlery and plates. I guess let's all sit down and have some corpse cake.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. We'll sit down.
Are you all cheersing? I'm imagining like you all get a little bit on a fork and cheers in the center.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right above the body.
Yes. As you do so, you cheers a little bit. First bite, immediately, you can see the door flashes red. The runes are removed, and it opens outward.
Man, it's like we're a family. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
Maybe not with corpse cake next time, but like an actual meal, you know?
That's a better idea. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
so I'm more on board with that.
Was the cake even good?
Oh, it was delicious.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this whole entire room was gonna be another ploy for Marty's meat market.
Oh god.
That would make that yeah. Well, all right. So let's jump back 20 minutes and we can try to
All right, so let's go through the door.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take that bottle of wine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you finished your other drinks, so you need to, keep the buzz going.
Just gonna pour that right back into the canteen.
You're not even gonna wash
It's just
it out?
a horrible mixture. Oh no.
Xander, you're looking a little sloshed there, buddy.
I'm having a good time. I'm not gonna lie tonight. I don't ever lie. That's I'm not saying I lie every other night, but
Behind the door is a forest of sorts. Not quite like the pumpkin patch with the dead trees outside. These are all like live trees. and it looks as if you are now outside. There are trees on either side of the path, and the night sky filled with stars and the moon overhead of you. This is the brightest place you have seen in a while because of the moon, and you start to hear owls and crickets. And again, this is huge, and there is a path forward.
I'll start heading down the path.
I mean, I guess there's really no point in turning back now.
Yeah, we go.
Sebastian, as you say that, you just hear,
I already told you, I'm not letting you in!
I kind of want to let him in just to see what happens. I'm not going to lie.
I also have that vibe, but like I don't want to go through with it.
I know. I'm so intrigued.
He was banging his fangs on the window. I'm not letting him in.
But he's very nice. He's not being rude about it at all.
Right now.
All right.
the path follows forward for quite some time, Xander, and you start to see a few things that are out of place. Small things like bear traps, tripped with like a human leg in it. It seems like the leg has been sawed off at the thigh. As you continue walking behind like these different turns in the path, there are creepy wooden totems built on the sides. They're depicting different animals. They seem to have real furs and feathers covering the different wooden bodies that have been carved from the nearby trees. Falcons and rabbits. There's even a large moose with antlers coming out of it. And the forest begins closing in around you as the path gets smaller. Ahead, it looks like you would need to start ducking and walking in a single file through like this tunnel of branches if you wanted to continue forward.
Do we go through the tunnel? And if so, whoever's up front should be a little wary of those, all these tripwires that they like to use.
I mean, I can go forward. It's going to be a little cumbersome with the pumpkin, and it looks like Blueberry can see real well. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but you want to lead the way? Pretty, please?
Pretty, please?
We'll give you a safety pumpkin.
I don't really want to go first.
All right. I got you, girl. I'll do this. I got this. The pumpkin will lead the way, and I'll follow right behind.
Xander, I can double fist your pumpkins if you want.
Oh my god, please don't say that.
Please don't ever say I'll double fist your pumpkins again to me.
Xander, as you're moving forward?
Yeah, I'm moving forward.
As you do so, you start to feel as the branches get closer and closer. They're even moving against your skin unnaturally. You can see at one point your hat starts to fall off and you have to grab the fedora. And they seem to be like kind of grabbing at each of your costumes. It even starts to feel like hands grabbing you, these branches.
Stop it!
You're able to get all the way through this tunnel, and it seems to be back into this forested area. Ahead of you is a stone well. It is standing, though slightly decrepit, falling over. Above the well is a person hanging from a rope off of a nearby tree limb. Bag over their face, hands and legs tied. Motionless.
Okay.
That's like, as kind of fucked up as it is, that's kind of smart. If you bound up their hands and legs and then they like come back to life or something, like they can't get out.
Why would they come back to life?
Bro, I don't know. We're LARPing here as far as I know, and it's a haunted house, so it's like anything can happen. They got zombies hanging from trees.
Why is the face covered?
Spookiness?
Someone take off the bag.
Can I use my whip to try and take off the bag?
Oh my god. If you get closer, yeah. Like, you still have to get closer to the well, but if you want to do that, I will let you attempt that.
That's going to be sweet.
Okay, then we'll get closer to the well, and I'll have my whip at the ready.
Who is walking up with you?
I'm taking Blueberry with me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Sebastian's the only one kind of standing behind.
Oh, yeah.
Blueberry, Jet, and Xander, I need you to roll me a d20.
15.
19.
14.
As you guys walk up from this body, there seems to be a small, ghostly figure of an elven woman creeps out of the body and flies directly towards you, Jet. I need you to give me a strength check.
Oof. 7?
Jet, as this ghost enters your body, you are immediately lifted up off of the ground.
Guys.
And you are moved
Yo, what is going on?
over top of the well,
I don't like heights.
and you're dropped.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Can I whip him?
You just whip him on the way down. Ouch.
I'm trying to save him, but
Yeah, you know what? You said you had your whip at the ready. I will allow you to try to, like, get your whip around an ankle or something and try to, like, hold him from falling. Give me an attack roll.
oh shit, for the okay. That is an 11.
That's not gonna do it.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Yikes. So does that mean that I just like tickle his foot or like
What kind of footwear would Jet be wearing as Richard Simmons?
He's probably just gonna be wearing like athletic shoes.
Would he even be wearing footwear?
he's got the leg warmers at least.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh my god.
So, Xander, you actually get it to wrap around the leg warmer, but because of how fuzzy it is, the friction isn't enough for the whip to wrap around itself, and you like pull it back, and it wasn't able to get a latch around the leg warmer.
Damn.
So he pulled one of my leg warmers off?
No, it's still on. It just kind of
Oh.
it gave you a little bit of rug burn.
Oh, ow.
Damn. Sorry, bro. I tried.
Jet, you're gonna take 5 damage from falling 20 feet down this well.
Yikes.
Ow.
Running to the well.
There is a ladder going downward.
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
As you look around, it seems like the path only led to this well. You are surrounded by trees.
wait.
Guys?
Do we have to go down there?
Guys?
Jet, you arrive in a stone mausoleum of sorts. It is another long hallway around 50 feet in length. About 40 feet from you is a door. 10 feet from you, the other direction seems to be an area to bury the dead. You can smell embalming fluid and gross chemicals in that direction.
Guys, I don't like it down here. But I think I see a door.
Ah,
Door? Okay, so do we
Do you see the ladder?
I think that's
Yeah,
where we're supposed to go.
do we have to go down there?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going.
All right, I'll follow.
Blueberry, you head down the ladder. The ladder doesn't go all the way to the bottom. It goes to like the ceiling of where Jet is, but he's able to, since he's already down there, like help you down.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to have them like jump to me from where they're at so I can just help them all down.
Thank you.
When I get to the bottom of the ladder, I want to jump into Jet's arms, and so like he catches me like the honeymoon style thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I want to pat him on the back and be like, "Man, you took a hefty fall there. I hope you're all right." That's me technically casting Cure Wounds on him.
Oh.
How much HP you got?
7.
Oh, wow. I mean, it did hurt at first, but I feel kind of good now. That was nice of you, buddy. Thank you.
Of course, I'm always here to help.
Jet, you're able to do your stretches now again, and like you're doing like the really deep squats, and your legs feel fine, even though you fell on them.
Feels awesome.
Through the door.
As you move towards the door, you can hear movement behind you. In these alcoves, there were bodies wrapped up in linen.
Oh, no.
No, mommy.
5 of them begin to stand up. You can see from where you are that they have ropes tied around their torsos, and all of the ropes are tied in one central point of this alcove, so in the opposite direction of the door you're heading to. As you move to the door, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, no way.
Oh no.
17.
Oh, 18.
18.
13.
Xander and Jet, what are your dex modifiers?
2.
Okay, do a roll off to see who goes first.
Bring it, boy. Oh,
11.
That's a 3.
Woo!
On initiative 20, these zombies are moving towards you. You guys are already down this path a little bit, and they aren't the fastest things in the world. They're shambling towards you. Xander, there are the zombies to the one side and the door about 25 feet from you the other way.
Okay. How close are the zombies?
As they're starting to move towards you, they're like within 10 feet of you guys now.
I would like to use the whip. I'm going to aim for the legs to try and trip a couple of them, or one of them.
There are 5 zombies total, and we're just going to say, since there's enough room, they can fit left to right. So we're just going to count like from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just tell me which zombie you're going after.
All right, I want to go for the middle one, and if I can, like try to angle it so that he falls into another one, but if not, totally cool. I rolled a 16.
A 16 will hit. By the way, bonus points for Xander for having the whip stat block up and everything. Just specifically for this costume, bonus points, man.
Thank you. I was very excited about my costume idea, so I just threw it in there right at the beginning of this.
Perfect. Yeah.
So total, I got 5 damage.
It is kind of stabilized by the zombies around it, so it's not quite falling, but you're able to hit a good chunk out of its leg.
Gross.
Are you moving anywhere?
Towards the door a little, maybe like 5 feet. Like I'm still eyeing those zombies because I'm not trying to get snuck up on, but I want to get closer to that door.
You saw how fast these zombies are moving. If you only move 5 feet, they will be able to get to you next turn.
Okay, then I will go as far as I can go towards the door.
We'll say like 10, 15 feet. Jet, you're up.
So how far away are we from the door?
About 20, 30 feet.
All right, I'm going to try to go straight to the door.
What are you trying to do?
Can I just straight up open it? Is there anything holding it back?
There is no handle.
No handle at all? There's no way that I can pry it open?
If you want to use your action to give me like an investigation check to kind of see what's going on with this door, I will allow you to do so.
Yeah, I want to do that. That is a 15.
This is a large wooden door. It is very thick. To the right and left side of this door are 2 small square openings that lead into the next room. They're about a foot square. Instead of just being a door, like this just goes through to the other room. Like if you needed to, you could like look through them. Above the door is a plaque that reads,
"The door can only be opened by those who are together. Join hands and feel the power inside one another." Everybody, come here. We need to grab hands.
Blueberry.
Okay. I'll run and, would I be able to cast a spell and also grab Jet's hand?
Yeah, we'll say that's like a free action.
Okay, I will cast Entangle to affect as many of the zombos as I can. It's a 20-foot square.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we'll just say you can get all 5.
Okay, that's a strength saving throw of 13.
I'm going to do all of them in order. We got 2 fails. 4 fails.
Wow.
The last one did pass. I got an 18 on the last one. So, but the first 4.
Solid.
Nice.
So they're all restrained now.
Yes, by my little vinies.
And then you're over there and you have grabbed Jet's hand. Sebastian.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna follow suit. I'm gonna start running. I think we have to hold hands through the holes.
But we can't get to the other side.
The holes go through the other side.
Will we be able to reach around a whole doorway?
Probably.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach my hand through and see how far I can get. I'll grab Blueberry in my right hand, and then I'll reach my hand through the left hole as far as I can.
Because of how thick this wood is, you have to have your whole upper arm just going through the door, and so you can really only bend your elbow.
Mm-hmm.
But as you do so and you move it towards the door, you're not quite able to reach that far, but there seems to be a metal pole here.
Ooh, okay.
You feel a bit of a shock as you grab it.
Okay. I'll latch right onto it.
That is the zombie's turn. Blueberry, do they try to get out of the restraint now, or is it the end of their turn?
They can use an action to make a strength check against the 13 to get out.
I'm going to have all 4 of them use their actions to do so. 2 passes for 1 and 2. 1 more pass. So the 4th one is still restrained. And the 5th one is going to move towards you. Since you guys are all by the door now, you can see that this 5th one has moved about 7 or 8 feet from you. Can't quite reach you. And you can see that the rope it is held to is taut all the way back to where it is connected.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
At that moment, you see a flame alight directly underneath where all of these ropes are anchored.
That's not good.
Xander, your turn.
Oh, shit. Damn, I wish I could reach that fire. So I see that Sebastian is doing his thing, but I don't have a free hand between the whip and the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna whip the nearest zombie boy.
The one that walked closest to you or the one you hit before?
I don't think I can hit the one from before unless he moved in within 10 feet.
Oh, it's only at 10 feet. Oh, that makes sense. The whip's not that long. So yeah, you'd have to hit the 5th one.
All right, now then I'll hit the 5th one. However, I'm not a very dexterous whip wielder because I only got a 5.
You just straight up miss. You hit the wall behind it.
Shit.
Jet.
How far away is Xander from us?
He's like right next to you. You guys are all grouped up right now.
Okay, so I'm going to try to grab his hand with my other free hand.
Okay, so now it is Sebastian grabbing onto that pole. He has Blueberry's hand. Are you holding anyone else? You're holding Jet?
Yeah.
And then Jet, you are holding Xander.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
What?
Someone go in the other hole.
Blueberry, it's your turn.
But I'm stuck on... Okay, I'm going to let go of both of these hands. I'm going to connect Sebastian and Jet's hands. And I'm going to reach
hi, Jet.
my right hand through the
Hi.
right hole and see what's in there.
As you do so, Blueberry, you reach your hand through. You have the same kind of issue. You can't really get that far, and there seems to be another really cold copper pipe.
I'm going to grab it. It won't budge, will it?
No, it doesn't seem to move at all.
Okay, well, I'm going to grab it and keep my left hand outstretched.
Sebastian,
Yes.
are you doing anything?
I am just holding onto the pole and holding onto Jet. I have the one pipe, and then it leads to Jet, Xander, Blueberry, who's then holding the other pipe, and we're all connected.
So that's not happened yet.
Oh.
Because Blueberry's got her hand free.
Oh.
Is there anything you personally want to do, or are you just waiting it out, trying to stay where you are?
I'm just gonna wait. I don't really think I would do anything right now.
That is back to the zombies. You can see that behind them, the fire starts to rage a little further. All the ropes seem to stay intact.
Wow.
I have to make one more strength save. That is a 3, so the 4th one is still restrained. All the other ones are as close as that 5th one. They're all within like 7-8 feet of you, just grabbing at you, making lots of noise, growling, as you're all standing in like this little area. Xander.
Okay, so now I understand what's happening. So I clip my whip to my hip.
That's too many rhymes.
And then I put the pumpkin between my knees and hold it there so that I can hold Jet's hand and Blueberry's.
Okay, so now Sebastian is holding Jet. Jet is holding Xander. Xander is holding Blueberry.
Yep.
Sebastian, you start to feel like electricity run through you a little bit.
Oh, God.
And it runs through Jet.
Oh.
And then runs through Xander. And runs through Blueberry into the other pipe, and the door opens.
Oh, shit.
Okay, everyone through the door. Come on.
As you jump through the doorway, it closes behind you, and flames alight all around the room, illuminating this large square room you are in. And the lady from the front door is here. Congratulations, you have won the bottle. Claim your prize and then you may leave.
This better be worth. Do you realize what we just had to go through?
I designed it, of course.
Those were some tight special effects. I'm not gonna lie.
You could have killed us.
Hey, here you go. And she points to a jar in the center of the room. It's filled with a ghostly essence of white and gray.
Okay, I would like to be the one to walk over and grab it.
It's all you.
With pumpkin in hand, I go over to the glass and I swap them out real quick.
Oh my god.
And as Xander does the most iconic Indiana Jones scene of all time, that's a wrap.
Woo!
We got the ghost in a jar.
What's a ghost in a jar? We have someone's soul?
Thank you all so much for listening to this month's episode of The After Party, and we hope you enjoyed our spooky little adventure. The After Party, along with Behind the Scenes, that is coming out on Monday, November 2nd, are completely free this month. But starting November 9th will become Patreon exclusive bonus content shows for our amazing cast and crew that support us over at patreon.com/castparty. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over and become an official part of the cast and crew with access to our private community Discord and entry into our merch giveaway at the end of each Cast Party episode. You also get to listen to Behind the Scenes, where the party gets together to chat about last week's episode, take listener questions, and just have some laughs. And you'll also continue getting access to the After Party, where each month the party encounters all sorts of crazy D&D content. From holiday-themed one-shots like this one right here, to one-shots designed by our Patreon subscribers themselves. All that and so much more can be earned over at patreon.com/castparty. Our Patreon directly supports the show by allowing us the opportunity to provide you with free, high-quality, consistent content. Your support helps us take care of all the nonsense and mumbo-jumbo so we can purely focus on bringing you the best content we possibly can. So, if you like what you hear and want to become an official part of the cast and crew, what are you waiting for? Hop along with us on this crazy ride and enjoy all the amazing perks and exclusive content you'll receive for supporting us. We hope to see you over at patreon.com/castparty. Come say hi to us on our Discord. Thank you all so much for listening. We truly appreciate your support. This has been such an awesome journey so far, and again, we just want to say thank you. I hope you all have an awesome and safe Halloween. Bye-bye.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
There is drinking gourds.